Well, no question he can add an element they need right now, and that's being a responsible two-way player and certainly play away from the puck, that you're going to get it out.
Brendan Smith steps up from the blue line. Puck is still free. Pallotta backhander, and Mercer couldn't connect. Nick Jensen might have gotten his stick in there. This is Luke Hughes. He rips, and Lindgren will settle things down with a glove save.
To get that opportunity even.
Nick Dowd just activated off the IR today, plays it forward to Nicholas Obey-Kubel, who was called up to replace Anthony Mantha. Luke Hughes knocks it ahead where Chris Tierney dumps it in. Fourth line today, Alex Holtz, Chris Tierney, and Nate Bastian. Max Willman scratched with the return of Tomas Nosa.
Well, I'm already seeing to start this game, the first couple of shifts, Bill, a little simplicity to the Devils game. Get the puck in, get in on the forecheck. They've got some young players out there, inexperienced NHL defensemen. You want to make them handle the puck, make them turn it over. And how do you do that? Well, you get it in and you get a forecheck going.
Ovechkin shadowed by Mercer. Work it toward the high slot. Oshie had a piece of it. Kuznetsov down for Strome, and Evgeny Kuznetsov gets it right back. Strome blasts a one-timer, and Vanacek got a piece of it. One slower offensive start than when these teams last met on October 25th, and Washington built that 3-0 lead before the Devils then scored 4 in a row. Meyer rips it on. Lindgren fights it off. Now Haula through the check of McMichael. Puck squirts away from him, and Jensen speeds the other way. He leaves it for McMichael in the slot. McMichael shoots, and Vanacek squeezes that left arm.
And he noticed right away that the stick was lifted when he could have gotten the puck.
I know that is one of your biggest pet peeves.
It really is.
Working with you the last couple of years.
Drives me crazy. Throughout the league. I'm not just talking against the Devils.
Milano gets this one all the way through to the defenseman Sandin. He finds the trailer, and it's blasted in. Washington scores first. An absolute missile from Nicholas Obey-Kubel just up from the AHL.
You fell behind on a really good executed play by Washington. Now just keep playing, because overall you've been pretty good.
Now it's Malenstein coming the other way, and he scores!
15 seconds, the Capitals, give them credit, execute perfectly.
And now here's another decent chance. Alexei Protas moving forward into Kira Schmid makes the save as John Marino. Devils coming the other way, 2-on-2. Bratt cuts inside, gets to the front. Lindgren denies him. Luke Hughes finds the loose puck, slings it through the slot, bouncing off to Foley. Smith to the front door, rebound, no, it didn't go for Bratt.
Weren't always Capitals. I might have an idea on one that I'm really close to.
Fehervari flips this right into Schmid's mitt. Here's Kevin Ball back in his own end.
Well, it's a long way from over, Bill, as we said. It says Devils only have 2 shots. I feel they've had a lot of offensive zone time. Now it's about, just capitalizing, getting some shots through. And they blocked some shots. They've got to get it done here as well. And they got to get a little more cohesiveness in their game.
Ovechkin right off the draw. That was a knuckler, and it did not fool Schmid. He makes his 3rd saves in transitioning this group to a new style of hockey.
I'm a believer at times you have to implement a little of both.
Carlson down low, and it's turned away as Dowd got in tight, and Schmid made another save.
I think you have to adjust, game sometimes over a period of time where, depending how your game's going and if the offense is going and if you need to sit back a little more and play a smarter game, kind of what we've been talking about with the Devils after last game against the Avalanche. They've only got 2 shots thus far registered that you talked about, Bill, and it feels like they've been in the zone pretty often.
Palat finds a trailing Marino. He moves it to Timo Meyer all the way to the doorstep. Kick save Lindgren. Rebound didn't go. Marino's got it again.
Start here so far in the first. He makes a real good power move. Watch the Devils' chances. There's one right to the net, kicked out with the right skate. Devils can't quite get to the rebound. It's Timo Meyer who gets that shot off, then Marino.
Paulo was looking to deliver a hit on Hamid Aktel, but he moves the puck ahead. Malenstein one-on-one with Hamilton, gets the doorstep and draws a penalty on Dougie Hamilton.
Has experience in the National Hockey League. He's done some good things along the way, so Devils have to really come out sparked here, finish off by killing this penalty, and now they have to giddy up and make a push here. Bill, get some offense going, and that means everybody going to the net when they get shots like that.
There's Bratt just putting one on, forcing Lindgren to make the save. Pass toward Fehervari is intercepted and backed out to center.
Really good stick there from Eric Hall on Kuznetsov.
Here's Kuznetsov going shoulder down behind goal. Sets up Ovechkin. Oh, big save Schmid on Wilson in front. Ball calling for it. He gets it. He shoots it wide of net. Big rebound to the front. Skips away from a hard-charging Eric Holla and breaks out to a 2-on-0. Wilson across. Kuznetsov scores.
Well, Devils pressing, and sometimes you understand why when you're down 2-0. $1 million replay brought to you by the New Jersey Lottery. Remember, anything can happen in Jersey, and that puck sits perfect for Wilson. He's got good speed, and he slides it over to Kuznetsov, who buries this puck. It essentially ended up becoming 2-on-0, and Meyer was coming back, and Jack Hughes had
a hat trick in that
one.
Had
a dynamic night.
Hamilton with a blast, and Lindgren makes the save here.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours, right? And
Toffoli is denied. Well, how's that for a downpour? Charlie Lindgren with a beautiful save.
Washington has had such success against the Devils. It doesn't matter who's in the net. They make eye-opening saves like that, as the Devils thought they were going to be on the board there with the quick release from Toffoli. A nice glove save as he catches. You never know. Well, it's happening a little here.
Brat for Mercer, and Lindgren makes another outstanding save.
That's 3 grade A chances for the Devils. Well, you see the Capitals. Good forecheck by Toffoli, ends up being a turnover. There's Mercer right in the high slot. Gets it from Brat. And you see Lindgren. You know, they cannot say enough kind things about Frosty.
Always has a huge stash of candy that the players are picking from, as well as there is 2 more Charlie Lindgren saves down low. This zone. Then I talked to him about faceoffs, because again, the Devils don't have a natural faceoff man out on the ice right now without Jack Hughes. Jesper's taking some, Timo Meyer's taking some. They all work on them.
The first, or midway through the first, and 2 quick strikes really can sting you, and that's exactly what happened against the Devils. Is Evgeny Kuznetsov's been a big part of that.
It's McLeod, Meyer, and Bastian on this shift. McLeod to the front, Meyer scores! Stay on your couch. There's still 12:47 to go, and the Devils are within 2.
Well, finally something for the crowd, as the Devils just have not been able to get a whole lot of shots or opportunities. Had a few in the second that we talked about. This time, just get the puck to the net. Nice little play as he eludes Tom Wilson's big hit. And that's Michael McLeod, gets the puck to the net. And Timo Meier right there on the doorstep as it.
By the way, Martin Fehervari will not return. Lower body injury, that is the word from Washington. He left the game in the second period.
The Devils have to try to take advantage of that. He's a pretty steady defenseman back there. Physical presence for the Capitals.
Toffoli to the front, tapped in! Dawson Mercer! It's a 1-goal game!
Well, Mercer right in front. Pass from Mercer off the rush. Devils end up backing off the Capitals defense. There's the move from Toffoli, who finds Mercer right on the doorstep, right through the crease. Somehow it finds Dawson Mercer's stick. And that's an easy tap in right there.
Carlson uses the boards to get around McLeod, sets up a good look. Wilson loses the bucket as Smith hammers him again.
In front of Akira Schmid as Ovechkin fed him, and then look at this beautiful pass as well.
Puck ricocheted away from him. It's a 3-on-1. Phillips bobbled it. Gives Marino a chance to try to get back to the front. It is sent wide. Evgeny Kuznetsov. And now here goes Akira Schmid. He is off. Devils have the empty net with 2:03 to play. Toffoli behind goal. Mercer putting pressure on Wilson. Toffoli's there to help as well. Puck trickles along. And a long clearance is going to go all the way down and right into the net.
That is unbelievable.
Evgeny Kuznetsov with about a 200-footer to make it 4-2.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. I'm just saying, look at him. He just, and it goes between Ovechkin's legs.
I wonder if Ovechkin's going to ask them to check the tape and see if he got as close to a full 60 as possible, as Hamilton down low at the horn sent it on. And the Devils fall for the second straight game. They move to 7-5-1. Washington closes to a point behind New Jersey with their